Would you spend $5,000 for a hamburger?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Now when it comes to food, I'm a simple man. I like peanut butter, cereal, and potato chips, but I'm not above splurging a little bit on a nice restaurant and a nice meal. Getting something interesting to mix it up, a little splurge goes a long way, but a lot of splurge gets crazy.
Yes, and I don't know, maybe you have just a insatiable amount of disposable income that you're ready to spend on food. Hopefully you do, because we're about to present you with some options. Okay, let's start with the Juniban. It may not sound like it, but it's a hot dog. Okay. This is from the Tokyo Dog food truck in Seattle, Washington. Most hot dogs from a food truck, about $2. This one costs $169. I really like hot dogs. I don't know if I would go for this, but it does have Wagyu beef, foie gras, shaved black truffles, caviar, and Japanese mayonnaise. That Japanese mayonnaise is what really sends it over the top.
$170.
And you gotta order this thing 2 weeks ahead of time, which makes it a pretty inconvenient food truck experience. But apparently it's really awesome. You look very dignified, and actually you don't. You're still eating a hot dog, even though it costs $169.
Wow.
But they sold 6 the first day they ever started selling them. They sold 6 of them. And then they donated all the money to charity. Why did it have to be so nice?
I don't know why it had to be so nice.
Oh, good for you. I'm glad you did it.
I'm gonna serve up some soup, some really expensive soup.
Okay.
Kia Mayfair is a restaurant in London that serves Buddha Jumps Over the Wall, which is a bowl of soup for $190.
Oh, that's good soup.
It's got shark's fin and abalone amongst many other ingredients, but they're controversial ingredients, so they're driving up the cost. But legend has it that a scholar was cooking this soup near a Buddhist monastery, and the vegetarian monks smelled it. It was irresistible, and one of them jumps over the wall in order to get at that.
That doesn't sound true.
And then he had to shell out $190.
Doesn't sound true, but yeah, I'm willing to pay. $190.
It was Buddha himself.
If
Does that sound more true?
No. If it's good soup, though, maybe it's worth it.
Well, I don't know. I haven't had it because it costs $190.
Okay. Well, maybe you're in the market for an omelet.
I'm
you
always
like omelets?
Yeah.
You like eggs
I like a scramble better, but
you like eggs on your eggs? How about fish eggs on your eggs?
No.
Because that's what happens with the most expensive omelet, the $1 zillion lobster frittata. This is at Norma's, which it sounds like a diner, but actually is a really nice restaurant in a hotel in New York City at the
$1 zillion?
Le Pacro Meridian. First of all, zillion, math lesson, zillion is not a number. It is just to
noted.
Mean
it's marketing.
A lot of stuff.
Just
but
marketing.
It's informal. It's slang. Zillion slang.
So how much is it?
It's $1,000.
Well, wow.
That's a zillion. Not really, but it is $1,000. It has those eggs I was talking about, Link. That's fish eggs. That's
I'm gonna let you pay for that.
It's 10 ounces of Sevruga caviar, which is the most expensive thing on there, $65 per ounce. So you got $650 right there. But also includes an entire lobster, cream, and chives. Chives can get expensive. Here, let me tell you right now. On the menu next to the item, it says, Norma dares you to expense this. A little business trip. Let me tell you guys right now, if any of you go to Norma's on a business trip, which probably won't happen, and you expense this, you're fired. That's what happens when you expense the frittata.
No, we'll just dock their pay $1 zillion, and it will become an actual
$1 zillion
number.
Pay cut.
All right, I'm gonna go for some sushi here.
Do it.
This is Chef Angelito Araneta Jr.
Oh, he's my second favorite chef.
Yeah, and back in 2010, he invented this sushi, and he charged out the nose for it in the Philippines, in Manila. Okay.
Shout out to Miss Philippines.
$2,000 for 5 pieces of sushi.
What?
$400 per bite. Can you imagine spending $400 on a bite of anything? It's got salmon crab, foie gras, sea cucumber, a lot of expected stuff, but then instead of seaweed...
It's gras, just so you know. Just so you can get it right, so you can seem uppity.
Foie gras?
Foie gras. It's not foie gras, which I think I actually said at one point, too.
I never need to order it.
You got to get the gras. Or you can just say foie gras.
It's not wrapped in seaweed. It is wrapped in gold leaf, topped with caviar, 3 Mikamoto pearls, you can see them in the picture, and served with a diamond placed right in the middle.
What, you eat the pearls?
You could eat the pearls.
You would poop them out, but that would be, you'd have to get a net.
Right, and the
I'm keeping the pearls. You better believe it.
Most likely people take the pearls and the diamond off, but they do eat the gold leaf. Gold leaf is edible. What is the general rule of thumb when consuming it? Do you know?
Always have a net. I think that's probably what it is.
The higher the value of gold, the more edible it becomes. Chef Angelito.
The higher the carat value?
Yep. The more edible it becomes.
I'll stop eating that cheap gold.
And if you can place it on human hair, it looks like.
How about the Fleur Burger 5,000? It sounded really cool until you added the 5,000. Now it's like a redneck grill. Y'all want to come over? I just got the Fleur Burger 5,000.
It could be a rapper.
It's called the Fleur Burger 5,000. It's at the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. It costs $5,000.
No.
That's an easy way to remember it.
That's stupid expensive.
Okay, the whole idea here was the chef thought people are winning lots of money in the casino.
Oh.
Maybe they'll be stupid enough to buy this thing in the heat of the burger passion. And they have. 26 people have bought this thing
I can believe
since
that.
2013. Here's what makes it so expensive. Kobe beef, foie gras, mixed into the burger patty. It has truffle sauce and shaved black truffles and is served on a brioche truffle bun. I wonder if it's got any truffles. But it also comes with a $2,500 bottle of champagne, Chateau Prétrus, or I guess that's just wine, 1995. So that's
Can I just remove that?
Yeah, I mean,
price?
Half of the price is the bottle of expensive beverage. So I kind of think Fleur Burger's cheating a little bit. It should be the Fleur Burger 2,500, y'all. Anyway, it's expensive.
I've got a more expensive pizza pie.
Oh, you do.
The royal pizza is served in the Pirchik restaurant in Dubai.
Pirchik?
Pirchik. That's how I'm saying it. I'm sure that's not correct. It was designed originally for the royal family on New Year's Eve, but now it's featured on the menu permanently, and they charge $200,000 for this pizza. And it's like a medium. It's a medium.
it's not even like as big as that one that we all tried to eat.
$200,000.
Does it have cheese in the crust?
Yeah, no.
No, really not?
No, it's got white truffles, black truffles, lots of other stuff I don't even care to mention. It's caviar soaked in Dom Perignon, and of course, 2 ounces of what?
Foie gras.
No. Edible gold leaves. Once you throw that in there, $125,000 worth of ingredients. So still $75,000 in labor and profit. Work with me, Dubai. Work with me here, chick. Yeah, let's drive down the price a little bit.
Okay, I've actually, believe it or not, I have an item that beats your item and beats it handily.
Okay.
This is the most expensive dessert in the world. It is called the Strawberries Arnaud.
Okay.
And it is from New Orleans, Arnaud's restaurant. Basically, it's just strawberries served in a marinade of port red wine, spices, and citrus with vanilla ice cream. That's what it is.
Okay.
It costs $3.95 million. $3.95 million.
Okay. That's just marketing. That's just stupid.
Did I mention that it comes with a 7.09 carat pink diamond? That's most of the expense.
Okay, so the diamond comes with dessert.
Yes. Now, okay, so you can get this thing without the diamond for $9. Oh. So it really is that diamond. Now, this seems so crazy to us that we had Lizzie actually call the restaurant to ask if they had sold this, and the lady is quoted as saying, "You mean the really expensive one?" And Lizzie said, "Yeah, the one that cost $4 million. And she replied with, "I don't believe so, but even if someone bought it, I don't think they'd tell me." So I guess the girl at the front desk doesn't think that she's going to find out if this happens. The co-owner of the restaurant is quoted as saying it is the worst selling dessert on the menu.
Lots of quotes in that one. That's cool.
Yeah, that's very quotable.
Now listen, we've been inspired by all of these, and I'm sure you are currently inspired as well. So we have come up with an expensive dish that we're going to sell to you.
That's right. Available exclusively at rhettlink.com/store for a limited time only. We present the Jurassic Quail Egg Blue Suede Burger.
And listen, as with life itself, the dish is about the journey. It's not about the destination, so you're paying for a lot of stuff here. In order to eat it, you have to take the $20,000 flight on Singapore Airlines nonstop to the island from Jurassic Park. And not the one where they filmed Jurassic Park. I'm talking about the actual island. of Jurassic Park.
Now, as you exit the plane, a trained esthetician is waiting to smear your visage, that's your face, with a paste made from $100 bills chewed up by the princess daughter of a billionaire sheik.
Yeah. And just as you begin to question if you'll actually get to eat anything, the first successful human clone of Elvis drives up in a Bentley, fries you a quail egg on his radiator, throws it on top of a burger, and serves it up on a plate made from his clone father, i.e. the real Elvis's blue suede shoes.
And once you've enjoyed your burger, clone Elvis hands you a $1.3 million roll of gold toilet paper so you can do your business in style. It's also edible. Don't worry about finding a working toilet or getting back home. Just enjoy the rest of eternity with your new roommates, Indominus Rex, clone Elvis, and the esthetician.
Cost $3.69 million.
Nope, 3.96.
Oh, we've raised the price already?
Yeah. The whole idea was that we'd be a little bit more expensive than the last dessert.
3.96 million it is. RhettLink.com/store.
Check it out. We would love for you to buy that.
Please.
Thanks for liking, commenting, buying that special burger that we just made, and sharing this video with your family and friends.
You know what time it is.
Hi, I'm Anna McClough. I'm from Portland, Oregon, and Rhett and Link are my favorite YouTubers. It's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
If you don't have $3.96 million to spend on a burger, well, just go get a mug. Here it is right here.
Hey, look, here's one.
RhettLink.com/store. You can get one just like this. Drink it.
Click through to Go Mythical More. Rhett is going to share the all experience of eating the most expensive ham in the world.
Rhett, yes. Rhett is the king of the shrimps, and Link is his shrimp queen.
Hello, honey. How are the children?
They're fabulous. They're doing swimmingly.
Don't you love big shrimps?
Oh yeah, it's.
We have so many
kinda have a-
children. They're so difficult to keep up with. But
Kind of have a chip on my shoulder about my size,
because you're small.
and I don't have shoulders.
And I gave Christy the granola bar and I swam somewhere else. Yeah, I actually peed too.
Oh, yeah. That's the first thing I do when I get into a body of water.